from the quiet of the English countryside to the grandeur of the Alps. But skiing and mountaineering are by no means the only sporting amenities of Switzerland. To the beautiful city of Bern, quietly watched over by her handsome government buildings, come tourists from all over the world the year round. But in August, an atmosphere of excitement is apparent even in the fine thoroughfares of this ancient city. For on the outskirts of Bern is the Bremgarten circuit, and at Bremgarten in August is the Swiss Grand Prix. This year's race was one of the first to reveal the Maserati challenge to the all-conquering Ferraris, and the six-cylinder 2-liter machines were to be driven by Fangio, Marimont, de Graffenried, Bonetto and Lang, while Giulio Ramponi kept a close eye on the all-important plugs. British participation in the race, which clashed with the Goodwood 9R, was disappointingly small for the Swiss organizers. Ken Wharton was there with his Cooper Bristol, while John Heath had HWMs for Lance Macklin, Paul Frere, and the local man, Scherer. No, not an attempt to fox the enemy. The foliage was a necessary precaution against the brilliant sun, which made bright metal painful to the touch and had everyone moving as slowly as possible into the nearest shade. The colors of France were once again carried by the Gordini stable alone, Amédée's drivers Maurice Trintignant and Jean Berrat. But this splendid piece of machinery was unhappily a non-starter in the race. For Ferrari, the Swiss Grand Prix was as usual a full-strength effort. 4 works cars, prepared with the customary efficiency, were to be driven by Ascari, Farina, Villoresi and Mike Hawthorne, at this time already happily settled in with a great Italian team. The popular Swiss driver, Baron de Graffenried, was obviously determined to do well with the Maserati on his home ground. And there had been much speculation on the potency of the new ASSG 6 Massa power unit. And as 0 hour approached for the 300-mile race, 19 cars were wheeled from the paddock to the starting grid. Veteran maestro Luigi Villoresi had but qualified for the 3rd rank on practice time. Farina looks happy, and apart from that, he was to be on the outside at the front rank. While to Alberto Ascari, 2nd fastest in practice by 0.6 of a second to Fangio with the Maserati, this was an important race in his effort to retain the World Championship. So to the crescendo of excitement and the fleeting, spine-tingling seconds before the start of a grande épreuve. Fangio makes a wonderful start, but Ascari gets past with Hawthorne and Marimont behind. And away they roar on their hectic 300-mile chase with the crowd on tiptoe from the flag. It's a beautiful driver's course at Bremgarten, but note those cobbles, which can make sections of it very hazardous. A true road circuit, this, twisting and swinging through the woods and past the quarry, with lap speeds climbing towards the 100 miles an hour mark. Ascari's in front with Fangio on his tail. Behind come Mike and Marimont. The killing pace, the heat, and the very nature of the course caused many to fall by the wayside. and long gaps appear in the struggling field. Trantillon duels with de Graffenried, and all through the pack, the battle of the Swiss Grand Prix is joined. Here's the devil-may-care of racing on the continent. But at moments like this, one wonders if it's wise to stand too close. On the fast curves, the masters of line snatch seconds from the clock as lap after lap the race roars on. But now, Fangio has had to change cars with Bonetto and has dropped 6 places to Ascari, and the 4 Ferraris lead the field. But at 20 laps, Villoresi drops back, and Marimont and Bonetto take his place. Ken Wharton, destined to gain a well-earned 7th place. Mike Hawthorne, who fought a crucial battle with Marimont's Maserati, was passed, but still clung on until the Argentine's car broke an oil pipe and retired. Ascari, who lost a minute and a half at his pit, but fought back to lead. And Farina, who coolly held his station to 2nd place. The closing stages of the race were tense with excitement as the Ferraris were robbed of their dominating lead, but fought off the Maserati challenge to romp home 1, 2, 3 towards the checkered flag. 4th place, 1 lap behind, was the best that Bonetto could do for Maserati. And there another Swiss Grand Prix is won. "294 miles at Bern at 97 miles an hour is thirsty work, but Ascari still looks remarkably fresh after his victory. And Villoresi is glad to get a weight off his mind. To Mike Hawthorne, all credit for a great drive, which not only gained him 3rd place for Ferrari, but taught him much of value for tomorrow. It increased his confidence, strengthened his position with the team, and proved, if proof were needed, that here is a driver of whom this country may be proud. And to Alberto Ascari, a further Grand Prix victory, a victory which was to confirm him champion of the world a 2nd time.